Before I don't see you for another month, is there anything you want to say?
Forever, I thought we were going to England, and we all know what happens in England.
So we'll leave it on that.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. All right, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure working for you. What is up, guys? Kodak State here. I am here with... Oh. Yeah, that's right. The series is over. No more Johnny. No more Johnny. Anyways, let me just center myself then. We are back, okay? School season's over. Alright, great. I know you guys liked it. I know you guys enjoyed it. Nobody has ever enjoyed videos more than they enjoyed the IRL football videos, okay? Those ones, damn, you guys fucking destroyed the like button. That really raised my self-esteem. But we're back with the club season, okay? I dropped the club season video. Okay, 100K views. You guys are dropping some love. You're still liking it, okay? You didn't like it as much as the IRL school videos. No, Johnny, I understand it. I understand it. But nevertheless, today I've got some fucking entertaining ass clips. So what I want you to do, I want you to take your mouse, okay? I want you to drag it down to where the like button is. I want you to smash that shit, okay? Smash that like button. If you're on your iPhone, just lightly tap it so that it will turn blue. I don't care about what device you're on, but let's try and get to 2,339 and a half goddamn likes, bro. But anyways, bro, this first game is a 10-goal game. There's 10 goals scored, and it's not like it's gonna be 9-1 or anything. Like, damn, this game is... it's wild. Alright, so you know, they kick the ball off. Alright, these first 10 minutes are gonna be pretty hectic. Basically, around 5 minutes into the game, Say plays a ball across. Bob gets on the end of it and puts it away to make it 1-0, alright? Or 1-0. Please, forgive me. I apologize. But I do just want to comment on our left back, Saya, alright? Because this, you know, every time he does a bad pass, right, he's doing that, right? He turned himself away from the play like, oh my god, my pass is just so shit, dude, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, he turns his head and the ball's in the goal. And look, he's just shaking his head. And basically like 2 minutes later, I know you see it sped up, Nick gets played the ball through. Alright, he's taking it to the line, crosses it in, it's Joey Kendall, let's get it! Let's get it, that's a beautiful volley. I think it goes in off the post. Bro, we are just dominating, we are smoothly sailing in this shit, right? But just hold your horses, please. Literally off the kickoff, this man literally decided to do the KSI glitch in real life. What the fuck is that, okay? How are you gonna let that happen, bro? So he's dribbling, you know, our keeper, that was like one hell of a dive. It may have not been a dive, but like just the way it looks at it, he was walking for at least 8 steps after our keeper even attempted to dive. Reenactment right here. But nevertheless, God, that shit's tiring. But nevertheless, the referee awards them with the pen and gives our keeper a yellow card. But anyways, they step up and they put it away. Not much you can do about that. Keeper dives the right way. All right, but yeah, 2-1. All right, and here we're trying to play it out of the back. Play it right to the dude in the midfield. Now they're countering. Now he's driving. He's still going. Lays it off. All right, he's through. Gets a little touch beyond our keeper and it's in. All right, but literally, rewind. What kind of line is that, bro? What kind of defensive shape is that? All right, I know you don't want me to say it, okay? I get it. You don't want me to say it, but I have to say it. They wouldn't let that happen in England. Dead meme, whatever. All right, but here I'm in the game, right? I'm in the game. Get a little touch beyond my guy. I'm cutting in on the left side. Try a little finesse shot. All right, here I'm gonna get the ball from our defense. Oh. We love that. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get the red text flashing on the screen and the bells going. This is a clip that you gotta watch, okay? This is probably clip of the day, all right? Clip of the day alert. When you read in the title, I know my title's gonna be something, referee makes up rules during a game. Oh, f you little American clickbaiter, f you. Sit your ass down in your seat because I'm not making this shit up, okay? The referee was the one that was making shit. Okay, today's not a good day for me. All right, so you know what? We're trying to get organized for the set piece. Chase is on the ball. Obviously, they're gonna call for 10, so the ref brings them back, right? But dude, the ref dives way further than 10, bro. What the hell, man? And clearly, our teammates are arguing, right? Like, dude, this is way more than it has to be. Some of these refs, dude, one little objection, and they're gonna start doing some irrational bullshit. So literally just for asking him, are you sure that that's 10 yards? The ref literally moves him further back. You can't do that. There's no rule in the FIFA handbook. All right, let's look in the goddamn FIFA handbook. All right, I'm reading the handbook, okay? If player questions referee, he has to move back the wall 8 yards. Doesn't look like that shit's in there, okay? So what's the deal, buddy? What's the deal? All right, and it's not even that. Okay, just look at what happens with this free kick, right? Tony moves up forward because he's like, you know what? This is some bullshit, dude. You literally moved us 30 yards past the ball. What are you doing? So he moves up closer. Referee threatens to give him a red card or yellow card, whatever. And now we just have no wall, and it's just Chase. He's just a one-man wall. All right, he's on West Ham Academy right now. So I don't know how that's working out, but just shouts out to him. Shows that, you know, sometimes the American players, we can go to England, all right? We could dominate, you feel me? Okay, on the low though, how funny would that shit be if it just hits him though? All right, so he steps up to take the free kick. I don't know what we're marking as. Get a save, comes back out. There's some objection, and the ball goes into the goal. But anyways, literally straight after that, the ref blows his whistle for halftime. So literally they've just equalized on a made-up rule, from a goal from a made-up rule from a insecure referee. What the hell even was that shit? And that's not even the worst part, okay? Coming back into halftime, we don't actually get this on film, but there's an argument between our goalkeeper and the referee about, bro, you can't just make that shit up. And also with our coach. And our coach is a very chill guy, you know what I'm saying? He talks to refs very respectfully, very nice, soft, very soothing voice. Referee kicks both of them out. What is the deal? Just throws them out. You don't ask me question. Out. You're done. You're out. So what the fuck do? We don't have a keeper. All right, we put Pablo in. He's a short dude and he's a winger. Bro, what the hell? And now we have no coach. So this game just got interesting, bro. Here, I play a little ball to Tony. He's running in. He's driving. He's gonna cut it and play the ball back to me. Now I'm going down the sidelines, bro. I'm going down the sidelines. What am I gonna do? Hey! Nothing happens, but if I do a skill, I have to put it in. That's just the rule. Here the ball goes to Gavin. He's gonna do a nice job out-muscling his dude. Plays it to me. All right, I'm gonna turn my guy in the midfield. Gonna cut in and play it down the wing. And it's Tony. He's running in. He's crossing it in. It's gonna be Chase. It gets off her shoulder and goes to Nick, and Nick puts it away. Here I get the ball. You know, I'm driving at my guy. Oh!
He needs some milk!
And I get taken down in the box, right? I'm very angry. And the ref, thankfully, he blows his whistle, all right? And it's a penalty, okay? That one wasn't just to show off my skills. I mean, it was to show, but it's also actually a key part of the game, so forgive me. Anyways, Tony steps up, and he bangs that shit right into the corner. Lovely. Here I got the ball. I'm driving, okay? Lay the ball off to Nick. Nick's gonna play it to Chase by accident. Chase with the shot. Off the top of the crossbar. Very unfortunate. All right, so Tony steps up for the free kick. He takes the shot. Woo! That shit, he couldn't have done much better than that. I mean, that's a fucking hard angle. All right, so here the ball comes out of the box. It's in the air. This guy chips it up to himself and volleys it. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude, that's not fair. That was going straight down the center of the goal, bro. If we had our actual keeper, he would have saved that shit. Not that Pablo is actually a good keeper. He actually is. You'll see in some of the games later, he has to play keeper. Dude, he actually steps up and make big saves. But when the ball is going somewhere high, I mean, that shit's not gonna be easy. But yeah, that is to make it 4-4. Here they play a through ball to their forwards. The camera's gonna catch up to it. He's right through, chips it over Pablo, and it goes in. So that is to make it 5-4 pretty quickly after the other goal. You know, we got our lead with 10 men and no keeper. That was pretty hype. But then, this is what they did. This is what they did to my spirits. Crumbled them up and threw them in the trash. Oh, and shouts out to Gavin for this. Just wait for this. Wait for this. Woo! Damn! That is ruthless behavior. That is ruthless. Control yourself. But anyways, this dude's driving towards goal, lays it off to the wing. Guy just shoots it and it goes in. Pretty good shot. Not much you can do about that. And that is to make it 6-4. And as I said, it's a 10-goal game. That is the end of the game. So, yeah. All right, so let's move into the second game. All right, so here, look at that defense. Triple team in the dude. I get the ball in the midfield, play it to Kai. What is he gonna do? Oh, lovely. Oh, very close. Very close. Tries a weak-footed shot. Keeper makes a pretty good save, but that's the first chance of the game. Okay, I had to put this one in. All right, I get the ball. Touch. Ooh. Come on. That's a skill. Don't go in the comments saying, oh, you only show good clips of yourself. I don't give a shit. Okay, if you were me, would you put that in there? I think you would, okay? That's a solid turn. Here, Pablo is not in goal. He gets the ball. What is he gonna do? Oh! But yeah, that's about all that happened in the first half, 0-0. Moving on to the second half, they get a set piece, put the ball into the box. What's gonna happen? Gonna come out. Guy's gonna win it. Shot. Oh, god damn it. Down 1-0. Here, Tony's gonna win the ball. He's gonna cut into the middle. He's driving. Sees that Chad's making the run. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Oh, we just can't get it in. Here I get the ball. I'm gonna play it to Joey. Joey does nice to hold that up, lays it back off to me. Just had to do it. All right, here I get the ball. Cut it into the middle. Lay it off to the wing. We're gonna cross that shit in. It's gonna be Tony. Oh my god. And when he shot that, and it was like going across the goal. Like, that always goes in. He shot it, it went literally behind the keeper across the goal. I thought it was just gonna go in. I started celebrating, and then I saw it roll outside of the goal. That is some Illuminati shit right there, dude. It couldn't have been more close. But here I'm gonna get the ball on the wing. Camera doesn't really see it. I'm gonna cut into the middle. Come on, man. Oh, very close. But anyways, they're attacking, play a ball through. Guy's gonna go all the way to the touchline, basically. Oh my god, and beats him on the near post to make it 2-0. And yeah, that's about all that happened in that game. I was considering putting another game in, but I don't want to make this video like 50 minutes long because my last video was probably, I haven't finished editing it, truth be told. I'm going to New York, so I'm pre-recording this. But it's probably going to be pretty damn long. Don't want to make them too long, and I still want to have some games to play in the future for my future videos, if that makes sense. So I'm only gonna be showing you 2 games today, but hopefully you enjoyed. I thought they were pretty entertaining, 12 goals in total. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you, and peace.